I met Katerina last year, and we've been on a couple of shows together, and she's a very funny lady. So ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together all the way from Buffalo, Katerina Scarlett Valentine.
If you hold your breath and swallow, it might help with the hiccups. That's what I do. I'm not even kidding. Like 20 seconds, guess it every time. Anyways, what's up, Ithaca? Oh yeah, it's good to be back. Last time I was here, God tried to kill me, so I'm glad that didn't happen this time. It literally flooded on the 90, and I was saved by a nice truck driver who was my Moses, and he split it. We were in his wake. I was like, get closer to we cannot lose the wake of this truck. We will die. And I still performed, and I had a good time. And this time, it only drizzled, so that's cool. You guys excited to all die because nerds can't fuck? Is that... Everyone's trying to make AI girlfriends right now. You're not paying attention to these billionaire tech bros in Silicon Valley that are like burning all the water and resources on the planet so they can make girlfriends that... Digital girlfriends... Listen! This is insane to me that sci-fi was right. Sci-fi was right. Apparently, digital girlfriends leads to Terminators. And now, it's over. Enjoy the rest of your life, because it's over. You got kids? Good luck to them. Don't have kids. All right, ladies, look at me. Don't have kids. Is anyone here excited for Halloween? Anybody? Of course you are. God, do your knees even hurt yet? Anyways, I love Halloween. I really like Halloween. It's my favorite, one of my favorite holidays. And the thing I like about Halloween is I get to dress as ridiculous I want for one day of the year. Nobody gets to say anything. Last year I was the Xenomorph from Alien. Do y'all know Alien? Are y'all all... She actually shook her head no! Alright, so in the movie Alien, there's an alien. It's called a Xenomorph. It's this big old black alien's got a big old long head and tail, and I was dressed up in that, full head and tail, looking ridiculous at a bar. And I had a great night. I'm so excited for Halloween. I'm actually dressed in my Halloween costume right now, you guys. Does anybody want to guess what it is? I'm the scariest thing on the planet right now. Go ahead and guess. Fabulous. Oh. You into women? All right, hold on. Oh, thank you. No, but I'm actually a black trans immigrant. Medicaid paid for my pussy. Woo! I want to steal your healthcare. Blah blah blah. My bad. I didn't know I was going to destroy America by existing. That's on me, you guys. I didn't know it was my fault. I don't know why anybody's mad at trans people. I'm really just a boy that's so pretty that I'm actually a girl. You know what I mean? It's like when you multiply two negatives together and get a positive number. Like, I'm not a scientist, but the math on that just seems to work, you know? I don't know. I never thought I'd live long enough to see myself become Tran Frank. You know what I mean? People keep telling me I look somber all the time, and it's like, yeah, I'm debating whether or not to run from the Holocaust. Like, what? What kind of paint do you need? Leave me alone. So sick of people's nonsense. And just, the worst part is, I'm just Canadian. You know what I mean? Not only am I just Canadian, I live in Buffalo. Like, nigga, save $500,000, I'll just walk. Like, what? What are you talking about? You want to get rid of me? Oh, you caught me. All right, I guess here I go. Back in where the... Like, stupid. Also, you can't put my dick back on, so, like, I win. You already paid for my pussy, okay? I won. I don't know. Some people get mad at me when I bring up the Holocaust in that joke. And it's not to make light of the Holocaust. It's a very serious event because I just would like to help hopefully prevent it from happening again. You know, history can repeat itself. Anyways, so I actually have a couple of stories from some Holocaust survivors to share with you to keep their legacy alive. One of them was this woman she was an older woman. She used to sign up at open mics once a year as old person, and she would just come and spit bars. And then the one year, she came out for her annual journey, and there was a bar fight. And the next week she decided to stun on us and give us a surprise second visit. And she dropped the hardest line I've ever heard, ever. It was also super funny. So she shows up and she just goes, "You think a bar fight can scare me away? I survived the Holocaust." Erupts. Room is lit. She just like takes the bow almost pretty much. That's like her whole set. Because like we couldn't stop cheering. So, and then the other person whose story I would like to tell you is actually my first therapist after I came out. So her name was Dr. Falk. And, at the time, early in the transition, I was, going through a lot of stress and whatnot, and I talked to her about it. And I will never forget the words that she told me to this day, where she was like, even if people don't like you, you got to keep being you. Because at the end of the day, you can't be anybody else. So be proud of who you are. So thank you, Dr. Falk. I'm very proud of who I am. I'm glad I started stand-up comedy. And thanks for listening to that little tale. You can clap for that. I'll take a applause, right? Thank you. I didn't mean to make it that serious. I actually did not mean to make it that serious. I'm so sorry. Hold on, let me pull up. Like I mentioned a few years ago, got knee surgery, got the impossible pussy. It's vegan, it's gluten-free, and keto-friendly, which means anybody can eat it. Yeah. And the best part is, 9 out of 10 guys can't even taste the difference. And the 10th one is UJ Khaled, so we never got a test result back. He doesn't eat pussy, by the way. Don't ever date UJ Khaled, ladies. No, but I had a team of 3 male surgeons, and every time they came to check up on me, they were like, "We did a really great job on this." I hope so, dude. Like, what the hell? And then in the back of my head, I was like, "I bet you say that to all your patients. Stop it." No, I actually am very happy with the results. They did a very good job. I went from a BBC to a TDC. That's big black cock to tiny black cunt. So, pretty sweet. Yeah, absolutely great trade-in value on that one. No, I was in the hospital for 5 days, and they had so many tubes, needles, and drugs in me, it kind of felt like the Weapon X experiment, you guys. Like, I felt like Wolverine. No, like literally an X-Man, my cock and balls are gone, so. All my underwear fits. Are you not entertained? What? Also think about it, fellas. It's rigged for your pleasure. You can come inside every time and not have to wear a condom. You're not going to get that call from me 6 months later like, "Yes, it's yours. I know it was you. I pinpointed it to the day. Child support." And then we end up on Maury together, all right? It's not gonna... Maury was a paternity test show in the night. Sorry, I keep picking on you guys for being young. I'm just jealous because I'm about to be 30. It's the God honest truth. I'm going to do something political again real quick. They're mad about Bad Bunny hosting the Super Bowl, and I'm just tired of these people calling us snowflakes for like decades and then melting down anytime something that's like insignificant happens, where they're just like, "Can you believe this? Can you believe they have Bad Bunny hosting the Super Bowl?" And it's like, so what? He just speaks Spanish and gyrates his hips a little too sexy? Like, what are you upset about? They're like, "We gotta deport him." And it's like, he's Puerto Rican. What? That's America. What are you talking about? Even Fox News was like, "Yo, y'all gotta stop saying that you can't deport someone to Puerto Rico. It's part of America." No, people sometimes get mad at me though because they think I'm a hypocrite because I'm also a trad wife and fuck you, okay? I didn't invent gender roles, okay? Don't look at me like I switched teams so I didn't have to work anymore. That's not what happened here. Okay, I didn't switch teams so I don't have to pay rent. That's not the scheme I was working on, Republicans. Don't hate the player, hate the game. You know what I mean? I didn't invent this, but I'm just benefiting from it. The only thing that's like kind of messed up is that it's hard to have kids when you can't have kids. And yeah, they haven't figured out the uterus surgery yet. I would do it, but the science isn't there yet. Adoption is also expensive, so now I kind of almost feel like my only option is for one of my friends that have an accident baby they don't want. Yeah, I'm gonna get my kid the same way I got my cat, you guys. Somebody was giving away kittens because they took in a stray that was pregnant, and you're like, you gotta get rid of these kittens. And I'm like, I'll take one. So I just need one of my friends, to have a hookup, and be like, she wants to keep it, and I don't, but she also doesn't want to raise it, so we don't know what we're gonna do. And then I just walk in like, free baby, you say? I'll take the baby. And then I get to have a family. That'd be pretty cool. A lot of people like to, talk a lot of shit about public transportation, and I get it. I do get it. It is gross and sometimes and whatnot, but like most of the time there's no problem. Like people act like if you go on the bus you're gonna die. You know what I mean? Like that. I come from a very car-centric city, and and I've never really had any bad experiences on a bus until the other day, where this woman was sitting next to me, casual bus ride for like about 10 minutes. She had her grocery bags, whatever, not a big deal. And then all of a sudden, very casually, without saying a word, grabs out a can of powdered sugar, opens it up, and then starts dumping it into the lid and using the lid as a bowl and just literally just housing it. Like it's getting on her, the floor, everywhere. And then me, trying to be a good person, was sitting there trying not to laugh. And then after 2 minutes, I was like, you want a spoon? Like dog, what do you mean? God damn. It's insane. Let me talk about one more important thing and then leave. I've been trying to be less political than I get deported, but I don't care anymore. Come get me. Ronald. No, wait, hold on. No, there's a real epidemic that I don't know if anybody's ever thought about or talked about, but the amount of women that don't flush in the ladies' room is too damn high, okay? Can we talk about it? Because I transitioned thinking my bathroom experience was going to be upgraded. No. Oh, was I wrong? The amount of times I've walked into the bathroom and I open up that first stall and I see it's still got like toilet paper and piss or whatever else in it, I'm just like, oh, all right, gross. And then you do this Russian roulette of going to the stalls, and then when they're all full, that's when I get heated. Because that means that somebody walked in, saw that the first one was disgusting, went, ugh, and then did the same thing in the second one. What kind of nonsense lawlessness is that? Like, you can't lift your foot up to flush the toilet. Also, you should be washing your hands every time you use the bathroom anyways. You touch the door, you touch the handles, okay? It's gross in there. I guess the moral of the story is that I guess everybody is gross. We're all disgusting and we should be better people. I'm done, thank you. I'll keep it going one more time for Katarina.